Good day, Internet. I think today is like something's going on or something. It's like kind of crazy outside. Is it Leif Erikson Day or Guy Fawkes Day? Guy Fawkes Day. That it is. If you're unfamiliar with the revolutionary, Guy Fawkes is I mean, so you should be celebrated. It's ironic that they ended up making it also the day where we have to choose between two people who we should be revolting against. Two people. I mean, it's more than two people on the ballot, but the two people who we tend to focus on are the biggest criminals. And it's just like, yeah, we're lost in the sauce choosing which war criminal we want to vote for. Like people who wouldn't give a wet shark to save your entire city if it caught on fire like it did in Lahaina. And it's just like the thing that made me particularly disgusted was like, I mean, it was a bunch of people posting pictures, because they had like Trump supporters in the area. And they were being shamed. Oh my God, the Trump supporters. Trump is horrible. I would never, ever vote for Trump. Democrats are worse, right? And that's the position I've maintained throughout all of this time. I mean, I can say I held on to that position more than Kamala. I got some truisms. I mean, if you want to look at my positions over the years and look at Kamala's or people like that, the Democrats, none of them are. I mean, they're all like I said, they're horrible people, criminals. Voting is nice. It makes you feel good. Like if you think that's what democracy means, voting for someone who does not reflect your values, who will sell you out immediately, without a second thought. If that's democracy to you, we have different ideas of what the world should be. So the real democracy starts the day after, when we build accountability mechanisms to make them, because whoever gets in office, I mean, even if I voted Jill Stein, she gets in office, we need mechanisms to hold her accountable to the people. The federal government is completely illegitimate. We're talking about CIA, FBI. They killed more of my heroes than Thanos. So they have their methods, and they've worked marvelously for them throughout the years. But we need something different. We need to make them afraid of us, not afraid of the Nazis and the CIA and the FBI. So I hope you show up. If you took any time out of your day to do calls for any of these candidates, we need you to show up for the revolution the day after. The accountability, all the stuff you told your people like that they were going to be doing for you. Now we got to hold them accountable. We got to I mean, like I said, federal government is completely illegitimate. Top to bottom, we can get rid of all of them. Throw them in the head. Matter of fact, I think the only way we could really prevent the rest of the world from chewing our asses, like taking taking all their frustration out on us as the people, is to give them the leaders who sold us out and robbed them. So as whoever is in there, toss them to the wolves. Give them to Ukraine. Kamala, she gets in there. We can give her to the people of Lahaina, give her to Russia. I don't care. Like all of the people who she made miserable. Like I would love to see my people in Gaza. Maybe they could judge her. yeah, you know, like the Palestinians, they need some retribution. The rest of the world is like waiting for us to do something. And these aren't the leaders. They had nothing to. I had nothing to do with them. It's like that George Carlin. He said, if you don't vote, you can't say anything. Nah, motherfucker, I didn't vote. You voted for the problem. You voted for the motherfucker who's destroying everything. I'm paraphrasing, of course. But yeah, it was fun. If you took time out of your day to vote for someone who hates you, I'd been more productive if you just masturbated. But now that that's done, the cute part, let's get organized. Um, you know, and take all that time. I mean, I heard so many motherfuckers. They got so many tweets and posts and shit about like the election, and it's just like invest that into building your community. Because these motherfuckers are coming for us. And well, I got a lot of dope stuff coming. I mean, dope people I get to talk to, and SNCC founding members, Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. And if you're already hip to the lingo, you don't need to be filled in, but I also have some informational stuff to fill in the people who are out of the loop. But yeah, it's time to get organized. And yeah, I just want to bring that presence that, and I also got like a update that I'll be posting. It'll be like a separate video, but yeah, it's some it's a lot going on, and I'm gonna fill you guys back in the loop. I'm gonna get back into the habit of doing this regularly. I mean, because now I just got this whole new studio set up, so you guys are gonna get a look at that. But yeah, uh, fun. Have fun with your election. Whoever gets in there needs a correction. So let's do the correcting. Let's get it done. And I love y'all. I just want to tap in real quick because this election shit has been it's been crazy. I've been just dealing with just people that they think because I'm like, yeah, fuck Trump. Yeah, fuck Trump. But Democrats are worse. It's like, and like I can get behind all the fuck Trump, yeah, okay. Democrats are worse. And saying, you know, sometimes I run into the opposite. It's just like fuck the Democrats, fuck Kamala, fuck Biden, fuck whoever they want to give it, because we got no selection. They give us literally the the least liked candidate. Nobody voted for this person. Nobody. Like she ran in 2020, got no delegates. She got her ass stomped by Tulsi Gabbard. And then Tulsi Gabbard had to leave the fucking Democrats because she was like, they're cheating. This whole shit is rigged. They even acknowledged it in court. We don't have to take any of the voters' input into account when we make our decisions. So it's just like this historically disliked person. And don't blame it on their skin color. She's running as black. She's just whatever she needs to be when it's politically expedient. I mean, she goes after the black community when that suits her. Then she says she's black to get in office to avoid criticism. So it's just like that's why I say she's worse because like she's she goes after the black community. Then when you like target her for what she did, she deflects and just like, no, you hate me because I'm a strong black woman. I'm a black. So you're a misogynist because you're black. No, you're not black. And then like, you know, then you can't you can't like point out her the fact that she wasn't raised black. I mean, she's running on her identity. I feel like if that's all you're running on, we should be able to criticize it. Just like you don't have a position for me to criticize. I mean, I criticize her being, funding genocide, all of this, everything that's going on in office. She's behind 100%. I'm not saying she's in charge of it. It's Joe Biden. He's running the country. He's in the mental. he's he's sharp as a tack. Joe Biden. He's just behind the scenes, pulling the levers. He's got it all under control. Because the president runs shit. No, well, the people who are pulling the strings need to be running from us. That's why I say organize. And it's just like all of these puppets and their masters, like, yeah, put the fear of the people in them. And well, one of the people who I'm going to be speaking with, putting a panel together with around like some of the founding members of the SNCC in this area. And they also, they merged with the Black Panthers. So that when I say SNCC, it's just Black Panthers is synonymous. But like he was talking about, it's a cat, Larry Gossett. He was on the city council. One of the last city council members who was down for the people. Like they had a whole crew. It was like 4 of them. I mean, don't get me wrong, city council is garbage in general. You had some standouts. Larry Gossett, first ran into him at Shama Salant's. She was celebrating her 10 years in office, and she was getting out of office. That was our last ally in the office. But Larry Gossett, he was talking about how when he started with SNCC, well, it was Ronald Reagan, when he was still governor. So he was no. This is when he became president. He had another story about the governor, but like when he became president, he ended up cutting all the funding for like all these organizations. So Larry Gossett's organization had like $400 and something thousand set aside that they were supposed to be getting. Ronald Reagan gets in office, and then that 400 and something thousand became 45,000. So they ended up organizing to do something about it. And, he had people show up, SNCC members, Black Panther members and stuff. And sure enough, they ended up getting their money back. They ended up getting the only school, the program around that time that got the money that they were supposed to get. They didn't get the cuts. So, I mean, that's what organizing does. It's like you're told you have this, or you got fucked over, but then you organize, you make them afraid of you, then like figure out a way to make shit happen. And I'm dealing with some of those budget cuts going on right now. We just had like this whole trip. I was supposed to be in California. And then the budget, well, they told me a few months, like a month before the trip happened, that I wasn't going to be able to go because I went last year. And they said, they had a budget cut, and there's nothing they could do. Then sure enough, like the trip came and nobody can go. Like they didn't have the budget for any of that stuff. But we didn't have those holler mechanisms that we need to create, because yeah, it's about that fucking time. Don't wait around for whoever you voted for to do anything for you. We are the ones we've been waiting for. So I was just gonna drop that one on you, and I'll be updating you as soon as I get some dates with the panel that I'm putting together. And then yeah, and then there'll be content outside of that. You guys got to see the new studio. Right now I'm still getting this set up. I'm like, I missed I was supposed to be getting a bunch of stuff today, but they can't get into my place. I have to be there to open it and It's like a whole thing. So I gotta wait for them. I gotta like take time out of my day and just be there to get this whole shit. But it's gonna get set up. Right now, it's looking like a mess because I got a bunch of shit but nowhere to put it, and I need the organizers. So, but y'all, I'm gonna take y'all inside as soon as I get that shit straight out, and once it's taken care of, it'll be a lot more frequency with these videos. I know it's very sporadic, um, but yeah, and I'll get on a regular schedule again. But until that time, Godspeed, and yeah, I hope you guys can catch the panels that I'm going to be putting together. So it's going to be some pretty amazing guests. All right, toodles.